Hello everyone. Have you ever struggled with self-confidence? I have a theory for you. The reason that you struggled wasn't because you lacked self-confidence. The reason was that you didn't unlearn and shed old behaviors that weren't good for you anymore. I'm going to share a 6-step framework with you today in order to unshed old habits, unlearning them, and making room for new habits that you can embrace and that you can start with. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Let's jump in. Did you know that most of our beliefs do not stem from within ourselves and our own brains? They are often a product of what we have lived through, our experiences, and what we have been taught and seen by the people around us. That means in order to shed the old ideas and get new ones, we need to make use of the fact that we need to be aware of what we have learned in our childhood and what experiences have led us to learn what we did. The key insight here is that self-awareness is very crucial. Without self-awareness, you will not be able to understand and question the things that have led you to your beliefs. Last week, I have made a short video on exactly that fact, how I became self-aware and how it took me years of self-improvement to even get going a little bit, and only when I understood self-awareness, I understood how I could improve further. In order to shed old habits and gain new ones, we need to make use of a principle called neuroplasticity. It refers to the brain's ability to build certain responses and certain ideas and frames around what you think. However, in order to get this rewiring going, we need to have a gradual approach. The brain cannot rewire its entire systems in one day. That means you won't be instantly changing. But over time, and with energy and effort, you will be able to slowly but surely rewire these circuits to a new position and therefore learn something new and change your beliefs around something. Again, the key insight here is attention. You need to focus on these things and you need to become aware of them in order to change them. And then gradually but surely, you will see improvements and you will be happy about the changes. It is not only about certain simple beliefs. The brain also forms habits and loops around them. That means for a certain thing you do, you will have a certain reaction in your brain. And that means if we want to get rid of a certain action or ideal, we need to get the loop at its root and slowly but surely unwind it until we have a simple action that we can change. Therefore, again, it's about awareness. Learn to become aware of the loops that you are in, the cycles that you go through, and the patterns in your behavior that stem from your belief systems. In order to do that, you should recognize the impulses you have without judgments and just move on with your day. If you do not recognize them, they will stay about. But if you learn to recognize them, but tell yourself that they are not important and that you don't want to go with them anymore, you will be able to certainly change this. Now that you have become mindful about all of these things and built self-awareness, you can go on to the next step, which is actually changing and actually fixing the things. The first one is reframing your perceptions and challenging your beliefs. How do you do that? You ask yourself from a more objective angle, what is going on? The world we live in is subjective. Your own experience is always subjective. And the only thing you can do is step in a bit and ask yourself, what about the objective view of this? Is it actually true what I'm thinking? And are the things that I say actually what I believe? And through this new angle, you will be able to find out the true things and find out the things that you should stop doing because they are outdated and no longer true for you. The key here is asking yourself the questions. Is this belief true? Or something like, what if the opposite is true? Really dive into the hypotheticals of what if it is different. The next important part is that you have to understand with change comes discomfort, and with change comes uncertainty. You will not be able to truly change if you want to stay comfortable the whole time, and if you want to always be certain about the outcome. The moment you start changing yourself, you will have uncertainty and it will be uncomfortable. Learn to accept that. And if you can even embrace that, then you have found the key insight in this point as well. Embracing it makes it so much easier and so much more fun. And last but not least, I think we have covered this point already, but I wanted to touch it again. You need a new thing to work towards. It is not often enough to just shed an old habit. The best thing you can do is find a new belief, replace the old one with the new one, and it will accelerate your growth and your change process. Without a new, better habit, the brain doesn't know what to focus on and where to change the neural pathways. So find something new, find something that is more aligned with your views, and use that as an accelerator for your change. Okay, this was the 6 small insights that I had for you in order to build self-confidence and unshed from old habits, unlearning them to never see them again. I hope it was informative to you, and I hope you understood the two parts of building self-awareness and then starting to fix the old habits by replacing them with new ones. I really enjoyed this video. I hope you did too. If you did, feel free to leave a sub to my channel. Otherwise, have a nice day and bye-bye.